This is ANAplus, powered by the African News Agency. My name is Lance Witten. You're watching Newsbite, where we give you everything you need to know about Africa now. Have you ever heard about people making the Forbes list and thinking how great that must be, but were too afraid to ask exactly what it takes to get on the list? Well, here's the skinny. Let's start at the top. Forbes is a magazine that is fairly well known for producing these lists every so often. It ranges from the world's richest people to those making a massive impact with its top 50 givers list. Now, recently, Forbes Africa released its list of 30 game changers under the age of 30, the Forbes 30 under 30. And I can tell you, if you're easily emasculated, stop watching now. But if you want to join me in celebrating Africa's brightest shining stars, we're about to highlight just a handful who have caught our fancy. Now, what Forbes Africa did was they identified 120 youth from across the continent who are excelling in innovation and taking Africa forward. First, let me tell you about Ntabiseng Mosia. She's 28. She runs a business in Sierra Leone. She's the co-founder and CMO of Easy Solar. Mosia grew up on the outskirts of the township of Alexandria in South Africa. While attending high school, load shedding and electricity blackouts would affect her ability to study effectively. This frustration turned to innovation. She decided to start Easy Solar with two of her university classmates. Easy Solar now offers products from Pico, or compact, lightweight solar lanterns and home systems, to larger kilowatt systems, which are made available to low-income customers. They also sell solar PV panels, PV mounting structures, solar charge controllers, solar inverters, lead-acid, and lithium-ion batteries. Now, studies had shown that only 1 in 100 rural households in Sierra Leone had access to electricity. Mosia wanted to change that. Easy Solar has electrified at least 50,000 homes since its inception in 2016. There are now plans to expand operations into neighboring Liberia and Guinea. Then there's 25-year-old Fred Oyoteo from Nigeria. Oyoteo founded and runs a digital agency which builds websites, develops software, and does digital marketing. Now, most recently, the young Trailblazer, who is a trained lawyer, developed an app called dlaw.ng, which uses artificial intelligence to provide legal services to small and medium-sized businesses in Nigeria. Then there's Kenyan Jacob Rugano, 29, who co-founded AfriCarTrack International, a collision prevention tool that uses your mobile phone to connect to sensors installed in your vehicle. The sensors collect data on whether or not the driver is controlling the vehicle under the influence of substances, driving recklessly, and is even able to detect, based on the way the driver is driving, whether or not the vehicle had been hijacked. Now, Jesus, take the wheel. Nope. AfriCarTrack International does, thereby preventing collisions. Rugano told Forbes Africa the idea came to him after he'd lost a cousin in a car crash. He plans to expand his services to South Africa, Egypt, Nigeria, and he wants to install the technology in at least 2 million vehicles in Kenya. Finally, I want to introduce you to Dr. Vina Ariel Ayoanso, who's 25, from Benin, who is literally saving lives. After a patient died from a hemorrhage due to a delay in getting a blood transfusion, Dr. Awanso was determined to never allow that to happen again. She established KEA Medicals, a digital platform that connects more than 1,700 healthcare professionals and service providers through a single massive database that contains patients' medical history through Universal Medical ID. She employs a team of 15 people, including medical doctors, tech engineers, and specialists in law and communications. Well, keep an eye out for more stories about Africa's youth making their mark. This is Newsbite on ANAplus. We make Africa matter.